All right, let's get us a game to capture. And there it is. There's a game to capture. Hey, everybody. My name is Steve. We are streaming Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. And I apologize for having missed yesterday's stream. We were going to stream a little more Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands, but I had to be a dad. And you know what? I had a really good time being a dad, too. So there it is. Let's play. If you were here last time, we got the rank of swordsman in the Fighters Guild. Did a whole bunch of Fighters Guild stuff. Killed a guy. Well, I mean, we killed a bunch of guys, but we killed a guy for the Assassin's Guild. Yeah, for the Dark Brotherhood. And then we closed an Oblivion gate, which was pretty darn awesome. I was very pleased with that. All right. There's another Oblivion gate, which I guess we could go close, but I'd kind of like to do something else. And I feel like we had a little something else in mind. That's right. We were gonna go and return the sword and armor that we got. And as we quit last time, I was so over encumbered and so deep in the dungeon. I was just like, forget it. I'm just gonna go off stream and walk it out, which is what I did. And then I think that I dropped a bunch of stuff. Yeah. There's a dead. What do you have? Nope, I don't want that. Okay. I don't know if we... Oh, hey. An alchemist. Okay, great. We're not going to make it our active quest, but neat. We got one. I know there's an achievement in Skyrim for getting a whole bunch of Nirnroot that I never got, but I know that it's there. Game hiccuped there for a little bit. That does not give me confidence. Also, I see a fire up there, which is either a fire or maybe it is another Oblivion gate. I think it's just a fire and a tent. Either way, we shall approach with caution. What was that? That is a mighty fire right there. Anybody who lit that fire is not worried about the likes of me seeing it. Hello? Anybody here? And I'm 100% gonna look through your stuff and take things that are, you know, valuable. Like none of that. Come on, have something. This is weird. I mean, are they out fishing? Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Well, I guess so. We do need to go across the way. I would kind of rather avoid swimming it, but I think we might have to. Yep. I mean, we could go down to Leyawind, or I could just bamf over Water's Edge. It's kind of the lazy way to do it right there, I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of lazy. Okay. One side sheep, out of the way. Okay, hey,
Did you find them? Hello
I sure
again.
did.
Have you had any luck finding the sword and armor?
Yep, here you go.
You found them. Fantastic. I can't tell you what this means to me.
Here are the sword and armor.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I'll be able to sell these for enough to pay my debt. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah?
I can't tell you how much your help means to me. Thank you again.
Okay.
Have you ever met anyone who got rich betting on the arena? Didn't think so.
You know, that's another thing we could do is go check on the arena.
I'll never forget this.
I've never done that. Was this part? I believe this was part of a Fighters Guild quest. In fact, I'm almost certain that is a hike. We are fast traveling that. 1000%. Yep, it is a Fighters Guild thing. They should go through Sapphire's appeals process. Yeah, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I wonder if you and I should have a meeting on Discord sometime this weekend to talk about that kind of stuff. If you're free. If you're free. Yeah, okay. No, I did not need to do that. This is not the Fighters Guild, though. Machna's books. That sounds very Klingon. Machna. Come to Machna for books. I don't want to make a Klingon in Star Trek Online named Machna now.
Good morning.
Sure. Where's the boss? Is he upstairs? I just want to get rewarded, that's all. Is one of you him? Keld of the Isles. I think it's this dude.
You need to finish out the contract with Biena Amelian in
It's
Water's
done.
Edge. What's the status?
It's all done. All done, boss.
Got a sword and armor for her, huh? Not bad work, meat. Here's your payment for the contract.
What'd I get? Big money. 300? That's not horrible. Okay, how about a promotion?
You're due for advancement.
Yes.
I hereby name
there we
you
go.
Protector
Let's
of the
go.
Fighters
Protector
Guild.
of the Fighters Guild. Yeah, cheap for that. Very nice. How about a contract?
I've been told to send you to Coral for some duties. Speak with Orion.
I think that is next level stuff because that means somebody asked for me.
If you're
What do you
looking for
got?
armor, you should speak with Tercia Vedusia.
No, I've actually got it's like super fantastic armor, so I'm not. But thank you.
Be seeing you.
All right, so let's go to Coral then. Protector of the Fighters Guild. That's fantastic. I wonder if you can become like the guild master or whatever. Wondering about that this morning when Robodon sent me the message. Okay, I do appreciate you getting in touch with me about it. Yeah, I absolutely wanted to reach out to him. I think that's important. That is one of those, I don't know, little things about me is if like, you know, I feel like something that I am ultimately responsible for has gone wrong and, you know, done something to, even if it is just a minor inconvenience, you know, I want to own up for it and say, hey, this happened. I apologize for it. We're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. I feel like that's important. Wait, hold on. Don't run off.
I'm well met.
Yeah, right on. What do you got for me?
I've got another job for you. Slightly off the record.
Really?
You'll be going on a mission with Varanus Daunton.
Oh, boy.
Yes, the Guildmaster's son.
Fantastic. What about him?
You're to accompany him and make sure he succeeds. He needs some time in the field to get his confidence up, or he'll never become a good warrior. Valena coddles the boy too much. Doesn't want him in the line of fire. Suppose it's no surprise after Vitalis.
Yeah, what's Vitalis?
Valena Daunton's eldest son. Good man. We lost him on a botched mission recently. You've probably seen the other wounded around.
No,
If you're
but I mean, I
smart,
just got
you'll
here.
steer clear of the subject around the Guildmaster. Perhaps you and I will have time to discuss it more later.
That's curious.
His mother's been holding him back, protecting him. You'll go to Nonwell Cavern with him. Galtus Previa was lost there, and you're to find him. And
All right.
not a word of this to the Guildmaster. Go find him. He'll be in the Dawn house, most likely. And bring him back in one piece.
Why does he keep impressing upon me that I can't tell the Guildmaster?
We got the contract from his aunt. Was in Nonwell looking for gems of some sort. Never heard from again. You and Varanus, go find him.
All right, fair enough.
Time's wasting.
I think there's more to this one than meets the eye. You know what? Speaking of more than meets the eye, I don't know why I said that. It doesn't really have anything to do with that. But it did just come to mind that I don't know if I've repaired everything. How about that? That's awesome. All right, into the Daunton house. What's up, Dauntons?
Ready? Greetings, guildmate. What can I do for you?
Well, here, let's ask about these guys first.
I'm Varanus Daunton. What can I do for you? Yes, my older brother. He was lost on a mission.
Look at this guy's
Vitalis
armor.
died
I mean, that's
valiantly,
top drawer
as we all
stuff.
knew he would. He was the best of us. I'm sure our mother is very proud of him. A mission? Well, of course. I'm sure we can do this. You say this came from Aurelian himself?
Let's not talk.
Well,
we're just gonna
perhaps I
press
should
on.
speak with Mother
No. That's not necessary. No time. We gotta go.
Oh, I'm prepared. Of course. I'm sure there's no need to speak to Mother at all. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm
Let's-
with you.
Let's ride. And I'm glad you did. I appreciate that. I really do. It's not that. Oh, we're just gonna go out. We'll go up the north gate here and then see how far it's gonna be. I mean, maybe we'll field trip it. Maybe we'll walk the whole way, and maybe we will fast travel some or all of it. It's not that far. Let's walk. You know what I just thought of? Oh, okay. I'm all right. I was a little worried that maybe I was going to be terribly over cucumbered like right away. But I've got like 57 free pounds or kilos or whatever they are. I have 57 weight units that I can... All right, is this guy right behind me? Okay, hopefully I'm just gonna get there and he'll be there. You know, hopefully he bamfed ahead of me. And I'm not gonna have to go all the way back to find him. I tell you, that would be frustrating. He's nowhere to be seen. Okay. Yeah, he's here. He was here apparently, and I just couldn't see him because he's a master of stealth. All right, look, Varanus, I want you to stay behind me and be quiet.
He must be here somewhere.
Shut your pie hole
I'm with you.
and stay behind me. No! What? No! This is not... Jeez! Jeez, cheese and rice. All right. The good news is I can handle trolls. I mean, they were scary, but I handled them pretty darn well, I think. 25 for 2 kilos worth, or 2 pounds. I don't know. Let's take it, and, you know, if we find other things that are better, we'll drop it. Otherwise, we'll take it to an alchemist. Now, I want you to stay. Stay behind me. Don't go barreling off. All right, so there's a thing there that's going to come swinging down. And a little chest here. Don't mind if I do. Take that and these. I wonder if I can... Can I recharge some of my stuff now? Or have we determined that all of my soul gems are empty? I think we have. There we go. That one works. So we have a little bit of juice in my bow right now, which is good. Chamber of the Titans. I have a feeling we're going to find this dude and he's going to be dead. I don't think that's him.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yeah, way to go. Good job, Varanus. That was all you. Nice work. Let's loot. Oh boy, those are even better. How many lockpicks we have? 13? Damn it. Huh. Ooh, all right, it burned 5 of them. Although, that was pretty good stuff. That was all right. Take a quick look at the map. I want to say it's over here somewhere, but I wonder if we're going to have to go this way and then kind of go all the way around. Nope, that's the way we came. So we came in, pow pow, killed those 2. Very nice. One shot a troll. Let's freaking go. Now that's something else. I mean, there's something that sees me. I'm guessing it's not him. All right. Given that I burned through so many of them, and this time we didn't have to. Base Ring of Aegis. Increases shield on self by 12%. Oh, 1,200. Goodness gracious. We're going to take all the things. There's something down here. Oh no, it's roaches. Sneak to 67. That's awesome. Take a quick look at the map. So we can go through here. All right. What sees me? Is there something down here? Okay, that one's dead. Pretty sure that one is too. Oh boy. I mean, archery's getting to be a bit of a cheat code, isn't it? Just 10-minute defense. Oh yeah, that Carlbot. We had an issue with our it's what Discord and I are talking about. We had an issue with one of the bots on the Discord server. Yep, dead. What's he got? Broken shield. I don't know. I could take it and sell it, but I don't really want to. Let's see what this guy has to say about it.
We should get back to Orain and report what we found. Dead. I can't believe it. So much death.
Honestly,
You too.
this guy is given a fair accounting of himself. He did not do badly. And it just occurred to me that, no, we didn't loot the guy, but honestly, everything he had was kind of crap. I think that there's another ogre over there. All right, so we want to get back out to the... Wait, what? No! I killed him.
We should get back to Orain and report what we found.
Yeah, but because the troll was the one that hurt you just then. The troll.
Good day.
Not me. The troll. Just remember, the troll was the one that knocked you down there. The troll did. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if it was me or the troll, but I got a hunch it was me. Is that a Minotaur? It was a Minotaur. What do you got? What didn't you have in your chest, Minotaur? Here, let's quick save before we do this. I'm so short on lockpicks. Although, I feel like I'm getting better. Enter pick bolt. 37 gold, and I'm not taking those... Oops. Not taking those arrows. Now, what does he have? I mean, the horn really isn't all that. The ogre teeths are really a better weight for cash ratio, or cash for weight ratio. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. Leave him with his dignity intact. Oh, flawed sapphire, not bad. And a bunch of cash. And it doesn't look like we can go any further that way. Okay, if we go back into this big room and then hang a right, will that work? It seems like it will. This one's dead, right? Okay, it is. All right. Can we go like here, hang a right, and then get to where we want to go from there? I really would like it if it would default when you hit M, if it would default to like the map of where you are instead of the world map. Yep, that's this dude. Maybe there's a tunnel from this little lower level area. Okay, just out of curiosities. Okay. I didn't think I could, but I mean, if I could have, that would have been sweet. There we go. There's these dead guys. Did we open this? We did. Okay, yeah, if we sort of follow this around, it's going to take us where we need to go. So here, hang a right. Jeez, that's... Man, those big trolls, they kind of scare me. I want to say it's another right here. Yep, there we go. This is the way out. Is he here? He is.
We should get back to Orain and report what we found.
Okay, so he doesn't have much else to say.
Bye.
Bye. And we'll walk it just in case, I don't know, a bandit or something decides it wants to bother us. Cool, back from the ad break. Excellent. I finally fumbled my way out of the caves there. I still kind of wonder about this one. Because it was so important to not tell the guildmaster and not tell the guildmaster's mom. Or not the guildmaster's mom, but the guy's mom. And maybe that's completely innocent.
Tidings, citizen.
But it sure is weird that it's such a big deal.
That Blister would live with that Malentis Ancrus. Shameful, and her being such a lovely girl. The whole thing is a big...
Oh, is this the guy?
Do not fear. I will assist you however I can.
Okay, that's great. Here we go.
You're back. What have you found out about Galtus Pravia's disappearance?
Nothing good.
Dead. Damn. What got him?
Trolls and ogres.
I suppose
Maybe a
that's it then.
minotaur.
Odd that there weren't creatures around the body, though, and that it hadn't been eaten. I'll pay Daunton for his contract, and I've got this for you. Good work getting him back in one piece. I might make a
I'm
real
a
soldier of you
protector
yet.
of the Fighters Guild. Ooh. Okay. Let's have a look at that.
Goodbye.
Short Sword of Pain. Well, it does 7 damage, which is a fair bit. It's more than Sephirothorn does. It drains health on strike. I gotta tell you, that is a solid weapon. Sephirothorns, though, it does that extra damage. It doesn't drain. I don't know. What's gonna wind up being more? It looks to me like this is a drain of 15 over 6 seconds, whereas Sephirothorns is just an extra 10-point damage. So that's 15 per hit. So I think Sephirothorn is probably the better weapon. That said, we're still going to hold on to this Short Sword of Pain. All right, we're not going to take another mission from these guys yet. I do want to see about selling some stuff. And also probably,
What's new with you? I heard there was some...
is this the guy? Here, what's he have to say?
met.
They're going, oh, he has nothing else
Take
to
care.
say. Yep, all right, see you later.
Foul-smelling little fruits. Goodbye. Take care.
Greetings.
Is there a, this looks like a smith. Fire and steel. Excellent. And they're open. Even better.
Well met.
What's new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Goodbye.
Okay,
Hello.
interesting chat
I'm
there.
Rashida, the smith, and this is fire and steel. Quality armor and weapons. Repairs, too. What can I do for you?
Yeah, Desk Carter, let's find a time this weekend just to sit and chat just for like a half hour or so. And hammer that out. I want to barter.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
No, but I would like to sell you some of mine. What do I want to sell? I mean, I have these gems here. And they're I'm kind of just sitting on them right now. Because I keep wanting to, like, convert them into soul gems. But the truth of the matter is, I've got a ton of soul gems. I may as well go ahead and just sell them.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I sure have. What else do you got for me? Here, we'll sell the topaz.
That seems a fair price.
I've got a hunch that this Varla's stone is gonna be something. Yeah, I could sell the dwarven arrows, I suppose. I don't really need them. The elven arrows that I have are better. Let's sell them all. Yeah, I've got silver arrows if we come up against creatures that need them. I've got these elven arrows that do a truckload of damage. And then, you know, as my everyday kind of workhorse arrows, I have the steel arrows. I think that's good enough. What do you have? Nope. Rashida's special. Fortify armor on self and strength on self. That would be interesting if I was going to be doing a lot of, like, you know, like smith work. If I was going to be like making my own gear. All right. I don't think I want anything else from her. So, oh wait, do you have any repair hammers? Actually, I mean, let's stick with this. Like right now, I'm buying at 191%. Let's see if we can't get that down to 181. Did it work? It did. Let's just buy 5.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah, thank you too.
Take care.
Let's see about fixing some stuff. Repair hammers. Yep. Bow definitely needed some work. I think we busted a hammer there. Great. Broke one hammer and got everything done. Mercantile went up 1. We've got a custom link attached to the server in case someone gets kicked from the server because of... Yikes. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad you got that set up. All right, so we're kind of done here. However... I don't want to do this. We could do another Assassin's Guild one. What's this here? All right, we tried this and had absolutely no luck. That's the guy who wants 5,000. I really don't need this. I sneak just fine, thank you. What else do we got here? I mean, I could go back and follow that guy around and see what he's doing. Could get back to the main story quest. Oh, I actually had an idea with the main story quest. Let's switch to that. Okay. I got this idea looking at, of all things, something that Arnold Schwarzenegger wrote when he was the governor of California. And the very first letter of like every paragraph spelled out, and it spelled out something like, you know, fuck you or something like that. I mean, it was something pretty offensive to the state legislature. So I was wondering if there was something like that with these books. What rings do I have on right now? The black band, it's solid. And that one, also solid. I feel like these we should sell. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Where are my books? Okay, book 1. GRENEMPEROR. Green Emperor. Oh my gosh. The Governator was right. He has to have been. I mean, Green Emperor has to mean something. All right, guys, forgive me. I know that this marks me as an old person, but I'm writing the word Green Emperor down because I'm going to forget it otherwise. Green Emperor. Okay, that's book 1. Book 2. W-A-Y W-H-E-R-E. Is that wayware? Whatever the hell that means. Okay. Book 2 is wayware. T-O-W-E-R, tower, T-O-U-C-H-E-S, tower touches. M-I-D-D-A-Y, midday, S-U-N, midday sun. Green Emperor, wayware, tower touches, midday sun. Guys, I have no idea what any of that means. I was hoping it would be like so much simpler. I don't know. Let's take a look at the map. We're looking for Green Emperor, wayware, tower touches, or midday sun. Okay, well, it's probably not in those places because I don't think you can go there. Here's the Green Road. Okay, so put a pin in the Green Road. Could there be an inn somewhere called the Green Emperor, or... Honestly, I was just like scanning through YouTube shorts this week and I came across that and I was like, wait a minute, what if that's a thing? All right. Okay, so I don't see anything that indicates the kind of thing we're looking for. And it's possible I am just going right over it, but I don't see it. No, I don't want to fast travel there. Interesting, when you move the map, it makes a little sound like, you know, you're moving the paper. I think that's cool. All right, there's no like shapes. There's just nothing that jumps out. All right. Yeah, I think just you and I is fine. And when it comes to, you know, the configuration of the bots, I think just you and I is fine. It might not be a bad idea to do a meeting with her in the not too distant future, though. Just get to chat about stuff. Okay, but I mean, I feel like we made progress, but I still have no idea. Well, hold on. Quests. Where was Tarmina? Maybe I should go back there and talk to him and say, hey, I found these words. What does it mean? Boris. Okay. There we go. I should speak to Tarmina at the Arcane University. So let's do that. Arcane University. And known by many as Arcane State or Arcane U. So there we go. Arcane Tech.
How do you do?
Have you ever shopped at the main ingredient?
Can't say I've spent much time there. I hear it's nice, though.
Yes.
Have you heard about that pirate captain? The one who was murdered in his ship?
Without question.
He's seeing you.
It's you, the hero of Kavach. This is truly an honor.
Wow. How about
This
that?
humble Legion soldier is at your service. How can I help a fellow citizen of the Empire?
I don't know. Do you got any rumors?
Have you heard? That big galleon down at the waterfront? Someone killed the captain. Right there on the ship.
No kidding. No kidding. How do you reckon that might have happened?
Long live the Empire.
Yeah,
How
right
are
on.
you?
Hold
Good
on.
to see you.
Yeah, you too. I want to go and find Tarmina. Is she around? That's her.
Yes,
Okay, Tarmina, I think I might have found some stuff.
I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer.
Undoubtedly insane, but fascinating.
Fascinating. Ah, but more to the point. It appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like.
Oh my
I may
gosh.
think of something else.
All I had to do was come back and talk to her. Okay, do you have any rumors?
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned.
Okay.
The first words of each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it. Well, I shouldn't keep you. Goodbye.
All right, so what if I go through it now? Is it going to click that I'm looking for something and make record of it and then let me move on? Doesn't seem to be. W-A-Y-W-H-E-R-E. Okay, T-O-W-E-R. Could it be more than the first letter, but the first word? The Oathbreakers woe every reader that one. No, it's not. It's the first letter. Okay, last one. M-I-D-D-A-Y-S-U-N. Midday Sun. Okay, can I talk to her again?
What do you want?
Oh, don't be mad at me.
The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum, over 400 years ago. So he is unlikely to still be alive, although you
never know. Okay.
Take care.
She said tomorrow. So what if we just, hang out for a little while? I'm sure they wouldn't think it was weird for someone to just be standing around in their lobby for 18 hours. I doubt they would find that strange.
Greetings, Bosmer.
Yeah, right on.
What? I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mainkar Cameron's books. Do you have the 3rd and 4th volumes with you?
Yes, I have them right here.
Excellent. Let's see. Yes. The first letter of each paragraph spells out a message.
Yeah, me and
Write
Arnold
this down.
Schwarzenegger
Green
figured that
Emperor
out.
Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are
I did
you
write that down.
familiar with Green Emperor Way? The gardens around the Imperial Palace? Something must be revealed there at noon. How exciting.
That's fantastic. We gotta go.
I've half a mind to go down to Green
Nope,
Emperor
I'm
Way
going.
myself.
You stay here. Why is it saying I have to go this way? Oh wait, yes, this is the way I want to go. Never mind.
Speak.
Stop down. Stop freaking out. Nowadays, you would be arrested for loitering. Yes, you're absolutely right. Policemen would come up and just be like, all right, move along, move along.
It's you.
Yep, Hero of Kravach.
From the main ingredient. Have you ever spent much time?
Speak.
Time is it? Oh, it's well past noon, and I guess that's probably why we can't activate it. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. There we go. We'll just stand around for 16 hours. So far, we've burnt 34 hours standing around. Oh, it's 8:22. That's... So 3 hours. Okay. So it's not quite 11:30. I wonder if it's just as the sun falls on it. 11:39. This is kind of exciting. All right, quick save. Am I trying to get arrested? Well, I'm at least trying to get a guard to come up and just go, okay, move along. Oh, look at that! I have followed the clues hidden in the 4 volumes written by Mankar Cameron to a gravestone in Green Emperor Way. At noon, a map of Cyrodiil appeared on the gravestone with the location of the Mythic Dawn shrine marked on it. I need to find my way into the shrine and locate the Amulet of Kings. How about that? You know what? Let's where's the market district? Let's pop over there and just sell everything we can. Okay, I seem to recall that the alchemist is down here. Well, I seem to be wrong. Oh, no, I wasn't wrong. I mean, it wasn't exactly where I thought it was, but it was sort of in that direction. Okay, what's up?
If you have any questions about the merchandise, you've but to ask.
That's very nice, Ogier. I actually want to say... Oh, wait.
How interesting. I've heard of these glowing roots, but never had the fortune of seeing one. Unfortunately, I know nothing about them.
Well, you're no help.
You want to speak to Sindarian of Skingrad. He's an alchemist over there who specializes in unusual plants, fungi, and roots.
All right. Okay, that's not bad. Let's sell some things.
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will
Great.
it be?
I want to sell you some things. Let's sell like 7 of these. I mean, I know that these don't weigh very much, and I don't really need to sell them, but I don't know. Carrying around a ton of them just, I don't know, it doesn't feel like necessary. I sell a whole bunch of those. 130 gold, not bad. Here, we'll sell that. How are we doing on cash? Almost 3,600. Yeah, I don't think any of that. Okay. Ogre's Teeth. Well, he's only going to give me 33 each, but I'll sell them all. That's nearly 100. And then Troll Fat. 11 each? A little disappointing. Probably should have haggled. Should be honest, I probably should have haggled. Okay. Does he want anything I have that is super heavy? I doubt it. Okay. I guess I didn't look to see what sort of potions he has. Thing is, I've got plenty of like potions of healing and stuff. I don't know that he has a potion of fortune that I just sold him. Cyrodiilic brandy, 139 for a bottle of brandy.
Another satisfied customer.
Sure, yeah, for the most part. Mercantile to 21. Not bad. Red diamond jewelry. I wonder if I could sell some of my rings to these people. I got some rings I'm not going to be using. They're going to pay me a decent amount for them.
Yes?
Yes. Here, we want to sell things.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Yeah, he does. He'll buy a lot of stuff that I've got. Okay, I'm gonna sell the Ring of Light. We'll sell these two.
A fine transaction.
Sure. I think this is a Ring of like Feather Fall. I don't want to sell that. I feel like that's going to be useful someday. Okay, what do you have that I might want? I think, oh, you goodness, look at this. Fortify Sneak, Fortify Security, Chameleon on Self, Feather on Self. Holy cow. This thing is incredible. I want the Spectre Ring. Okay, now that's all just wearables.
A pleasure to serve you.
Right on. Okay, that's all. Okay. We haven't looked at the map yet to see exactly where we're going. So it's these caverns here. we could just bamf to the desolate mine and walk there. I'm kind of excited about it. I sort of want to get started. I mean, I had been thinking that I should go ahead and maybe... What the hell was that? Man, those goblins weren't messing around. Oh, I'll take that. I don't want that. I will take your lockpicks, though. You can keep the rest of that crap. Yeah, kind of excited about this. All right, athletics 41. Okay. Pressing on towards level 11. Oh, look at how great that looks. The waterfall over there. It looks fantastic. I think this is going to come back around and we can... Ooh, there's a stag. Neat. There we go. I'm pretty sure that none of the soul gems that I have are going to be worth anything, but just in case... Oh, good. Is that all that I've got? Yeah. And maybe we should see about repairing. Do I need to do any repairing? I don't think I do. I was wrong. Yeah, best to get everything in full top condition for this. I arrived at Lake Aria's Caverns. The secret Mythic Dawn shrine must be somewhere inside. Oh yeah! Here we go. I think we probably are going to have to keep an eye out for traps. I expect a lot of bad guys like that one over there. You think you're sneaking. My cover is blown. Well, I figured it was all, you know. I thought my cover was blown the minute I walked in. Ah, well, what are you going to do? Shrine of Dragon Key, Steel Arrow. You can keep your clothes. What else you got in here? Anything? Wonder if I shouldn't switch the arrows I'm using. Tempted to switch to the elven arrows, but let's see how these work first. Needs a key. Well, I've got a key, thankfully. I mean, did they think I was just going to walk on in there? That wasn't going to happen.
Do not fear death.
Holy cow.
I will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the paradise awaits me.
The time of cleansing is almost here!
Woo! It might be worth learning a somewhat more useful healing spell. What do you got? Potion of Might? Take my arrows back. Gosh darn it. Thought I heard someone stomping around just then. Harrow, who are you? Shrine of Dagon key, not dragon. So wait a second or two for my my mana to creep back up. All right. What is that? Okay. I suppose that's good news. I don't want any of that crap. I got a hunch that guy is gonna come to life at some point. I just have a sneaking suspicion that's gonna happen. What is a resist fire on self? What do you got? Gods and worship. Yeah, I don't think I need that. You can keep your gods and worship book. Oh, there's more Mythic Dawn commentary books. I seem to recall they were worth a lot. Nope. I was hoping that one was going to be one I could get with a key. There we go.
The Dragon Throne is empty, and we hold the Amulet of Kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters. Great shall be their reward in paradise.
I mean, do I just start shooting at these guys? You know what it's time for.
Now the words of Lord Dagon. When I walk the earth again, the faithful among you shall receive your reward, to be set above all other mortals forever.
Okay, Mankar Cameron escaped his realm of paradise with the Amulet of Kings and closed his magic portal behind him, but the Mysterium Zarzis itself is here in the shrine. I must get the Mysterium Zarzis. It is my only hope of finding a way to recover the amulet now.
Be glad. You will not live to see the day. Lord Dagon!
Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion.
The time of cleansing is almost here! The dawn is breaking!
The dawn is breaking!
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion!
I give up!
The time of cleansing is almost here!
Hold on. Where are those potions of healing I had? Weak potion of healing. Okay. I think that was all of them. I didn't need to take that steel dagger. Oh wait, there's one more. Not anymore. Okay. Look at that. Greater Staff of Sickness, 1442. We are absolutely taking that with. I think we can switch back to steel arrows now. Is this it? Yeah. That's helpful. Take. I have the Mysterium Zarzis, the Mythic Dawn's Book of Secrets. Now I must escape this place and return to Cloud Ruler Temple. I don't think escaping this place... I was going to say, I don't think escaping this place is going to be that hard, because I figured I'd killed everything, but maybe I was wrong.
For Lord Dagon! Lord, you cannot escape the Master's fix!
You kidding? I'm already halfway out the door. Give me your gold. And my arrows. Come on.
You are weak, like the gods you pray to. You are weak, like the gods you pray to.
This isn't going well.
I'm glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
I give up!
There is no giving up. There's no crying in baseball. Okay. Maybe can I maybe have a potion now? Is it okay for is it potion time? It was potion time. Okay, good. What do we have here? Soul gems. Very nice. A recipe. For a potion of cure disease, grind clanfear claws and mandrake root into a fine powder using a mortar and pestle. It will remain somewhat gritty, but can be mixed in with almost any liquid, but ordinary clear water is safest. That is great. Cure disease is one of the most important ones for me to have. Necklace of sea walking. Look at that. Water walking? Yes. Add to cart. There's a couple more around. I can see them on the little mini map thing there. Manual of Spellcraft. What will that do for me? Does that teach me anything? It does not. All right. I guess we go back and then hang a left. I mean, something has eyes on me, but I sure as heck don't know what it is. Potion of healing. Oh, that's fantastic. Good stuff there. This is like their storage. They have all their... Ooh. End command creature? Not bad. Were these ones that like I've hit a few times and then they just ran away? Like little babbies? You all should be embarrassed. There, at least this guy got up and is fighting. You all are just standing there letting me shoot it. You all should be embarrassed for yourselves. That is giving a terrible accounting of yourselves. I would not take you out for Dairy Queen after this. Flashbolt, okay. More arrows, decent. I wonder if this is ever going to be useful. How am I doing on arrows? Just 75? 76? And 77. All right, so there's no more in the... What do we have in here? Or is this the way I came? I think that it is. I was really excited. I thought that was like some kind of treasure room. Because I'd like a treasure room. Boris is going to be so proud of me. I just walked in here, laid waste to...
You cannot escape
Whoa!
the Master's vigilance.
That guy startled me. I was over here celebrating about how Boris would be proud of me.
Ah!
You guys are such dorks.
The time of cleansing is almost here! Only paradise awaits me.
Sure. Well, have fun there. I'd like my arrows back, please. If I can get them before they, you know, transform or whatever, they are a piece of cake. Especially if I've got the drop on them, but that's pretty much everything. What do you guys have? Do you have anything good? You have a lot of food. I'll give you that. I mean, should I take one of their robes in case I do have to sneak in sometime? I guess I should. Isn't there a hood also? There. Now, in the future, if I do need to sneak in here, I'll have, you know, whatever I need. Okay, yep. Straight and then left. Almost out of here. Turn handle. Okay. I can't resist. I can't walk away from a chest. Balls. Son of a... Yeah, my skill went up one. Almost out of lockpicks. All right. No, we'll just leave it. Okay. There's like a little Skyrim style exit here. Wonder if I can buy more lockpicks at the Martin at Cloud Ruler Temple. Yep, we can do that. Isn't Cloud Ruler Temple over here on the east side of the map? I guess I was wrong. Okay. I wonder if I'll get like a promotion in the blades. I don't know. To cool blade dude.
Good evening, sir.
Yep, right on.
Thank Talos you've returned safely.
Oh.
Do you have the amulet?
No.
Please tell me you have some good news.
I do.
Ah, good. You should take that to Martin right away. He'll be in the Great Hall reading. He's hardly taken time to sleep since you left.
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet, did you?
Nope.
By the Nine, such a thing is dangerous even to handle. Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you'd better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power.
Okay. No. Can the Zarzis lead us to Cameron?
I don't know. Maybe. I suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I'll have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies in Burma.
Okay.
It is now clear to me that the only way to stop the Oblivion invasion is to relight the Dragonfires. Emperor,
okay,
Amulet, and Dragonfire. With these divine gifts, the Daedra of Oblivion have been kept at bay for thousands of years. While the Dragonfires burned, the divine barriers kept the Daedra from making more than fleeting visits to our world. But the Dragonfires can only be relit by an heir of the Septim blood, wielding the Amulet of Kings.
Well, that's gonna be you.
This was the essence of Manca Cameron's plot. He was undone only by the merest chance. But his complete victory remains perilously close. We must recover the Amulet of Kings
10
and
p.m.
relight
and
the
it's still
Dragonfires
80?
before it is too late to stem Dagon's invasion.
What's the temperature like here? It is... Well, it is only 8 p.m., but it's 87, and also you can hear my voice through the phone. That's weird. There we go. Okay. What about this?
This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself and given by him to Manca Cameron. I believe Manca Cameron used it to create his paradise. It should give us the means to open a gate there ourselves. I will continue studying it.
Okay, sure. We'll ask about Daedric magic.
I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest, but the workings of fate may be seen in this too. The gods can turn anything to good, or so I piously told those who came to see me for advice. Perhaps I may yet come to believe it myself.
All right, I think that's good.
I hope to have at least part of the Mysterium Xerxes translated in a few days. Speak to Joffrey about those spies in the meantime.
I will. That sounds like fun. I would like to go hunt down spies. Is that him? It is. Joffrey,
Good.
what's up?
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful.
Do you have any sort of reward for me? Yeah, let's ask about Boris.
I'm glad to have Boris here. He guards Martin night and day. His way of atoning for the death of Emperor Uriel, I suppose. This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
All right, now, spies.
Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated.
Well, I can do that. I will find these
Thank
spies.
You. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Bird in Burma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers. Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they're planning, if possible.
Okay, we can do that.
I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the Mythic Dawn operate out of Burma with impunity.
I gotcha. Which one of you is Stefan?
Welcome
is that you?
aboard, sir.
Oh.
It'll be an honor to serve with you. What can I do for you, sir?
Spies!
We always see them near the rune stone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that you have been given the freedom to attack the enemy that we all
crave.
Good luck.
I like Captain Stefan. I think he's okay.
Don't worry.
Okay, any other rumors?
The Mythic Dawn will never take Cloud Ruler Temple, not while any blade still draws breath.
It's not so much a rumor, but I think it sounds great.
Farewell.
Okay, we'll see you later. It's pretty close from here.
Oh.
Well, that was a little embarrassing. Now, I think he said the runestone at night. So maybe I should, you know, get to a little sneaky area. Let's just take a quick look at quests. Yeah, near the runestone at dusk. All right, so it is 11:02 a.m. Thankfully, we're not in town. So if we just sit around for 6 hours? Yeah, 6 hours.
Hello? Who's there?
Whoa!
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion.
Nope, that's not what's going to happen at all. The Mythic Dawn agent named Jurel is dead. I should continue to search for other spies and locate their base in Burma. Perhaps I should speak to Captain Bird, as Joffrey suggested. What do you got on you? Basement key. Sounds very important. I like that it is marked basement key. Perhaps this clue can help me locate a Mythic Dawn's agent in Burma. Captain Bird may... Yeah, we've already talked about that. Jarl's key. Great. My arrows. Thank you very much. You can keep your clothes. That sounded like a scamp getting ready to throw a fireball. There's just that little whoosh noise, but I don't see it anywhere. And actually, you know what we haven't done is repair anything. And I'll bet just about everything I have that I was using is in need of repair. Yeah, look at the bow, 67. Broke a hammer. Broke another one. Broke another. Okay, well, we broke like 4 hammers, but all the gear is repaired. And that's really the most important part. I wonder if there is someplace in Burma that would sell arrows. Preferably like elven arrows. That'd be fantastic. I would love to buy a whole truckload of them. That 5-can casserole recipe that I posted the other night, don't let the canned chicken turn you off. I like canned chicken. It's really useful for recipes and stuff. I use it for a lot of stuff. Shredded rotisserie chicken is like a magic gift. Des Carter and I are talking about food, which is what we do often. But like, shredded rotisserie chicken is useful in so many things. One of my favorite little non-recipe recipes is just ramen. Regular ramen, not like any special ramen. Just regular, like, you know, 50 cent a packet ramen with a good handful of shredded rotisserie chicken, and just like frozen vegetables in it, and like all stirred up. Whoa, gosh, where did you guys come from? Hey, how's it
I
going?
can help you with?
Were you the guy I was supposed to talk to? Strangers in town.
Not on my watch. Captain Bird will know for sure, though.
That's right, it was
We'll
Bird.
report to him.
Not this guy.
As Captain Bird says, we have to stay on the good side of the local Nords. It ain't their fault they're ignorant barbarians.
That's not very nice of you.
Good day.
I'll have you know that in Skyrim I am an ignorant barbarian. Should probably put my bow up. All right.
Always a pleasure.
Greetings, Bosmer.
Is one of you Captain Bird? You? Are you Captain Bird? No, you're
Good
Tolkien.
day. I'm
Whoa.
Tolkien, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Burma.
Does she
requests
really?
your company at your earliest convenience.
Okay. What's this regarding? Excellent
Countess
question.
Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come.
Really?
My
A
lady
stipend?
holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
25 gold. Yeah, all right. Sure.
Safe journey, my lord.
This is Captain Bird's quarters? Well, it's the barracks. So he's or she is like to be in there. Which one of you is Captain Bird? Neither of you. That's not Captain Bird. What is going on here? That must be Captain Bird.
I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Burma Guard. Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much
anymore.
travel right now. with
Gerald's
the
not coming
Oblivion
back
crisis.
anywhere.
I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious?
Well, Gerald.
God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere.
Good. As well you shouldn't. All right.
Be seeing you.
Hi there.
Also, you might want to do something about your haunted armor over there. Just saying. When I was young, my mother used to make a casserole that wasn't too dissimilar to that one, but it was with like ground beef and not chicken. But otherwise, it was very similar and very easy.
Well met.
Go take your break.
My feet are killing me.
It was just this hamburger casserole. It wasn't quite as easy. You did have to chop up. We'll go in here. Did have to chop up onions and carrots and potatoes for it.
Skjorta,
Skjorta.
Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please.
Okay, Skjorta, I'm sorry. Listen, we were
I
wondering if
offer
maybe
the
you had
finest
arrows?
goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
No, it looks to me like what you have is clothes. Okay, what do I have that I want to sell? Kind of nothing. I don't know that I really want to sell anything to her. I don't know, this phylactery of litheness might be interesting. Yeah, let's sell that.
That seems a fair price.
Sure, I think so
Come
too.
back and see me again.
Well, I'm probably not. Oh, strangers in town.
Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home. What with all the troubles in the world.
Yeah, those troubles.
Bye.
Bye. Could I go down here? That probably not. That's probably their room. I'll leave. But if they could have like a place that sold arrows, I sure would appreciate that. Nova Roma. Okay. What sort of thing do y'all sell at Nova Roma? Arrows, perhaps?
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals.
What are you talking about?
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Almost certainly not. Well, I mean, he had iron arrows. Maybe he'll have... He has repair hammers. Any chance we could haggle a bit? Let's try. Oh, his disposition is so low. But his mercantile skill is also not very high. Let's see if we can get down to 165. We did! Okay.
You're a fine negotiator.
Yep, I like to think so too. You don't by any chance have any lockpicks, do you? Yeah, I didn't think so, but I thought I'd ask.
Thank you for your business.
Sure, right on. See you later.
You too.
You too. Is there any place around here that would sell nice arrows? That looks like a church or something along those lines.
May the wind be on your back.
Yep, yours too. This must be it, right? Yep. Nope, I got the key. Oh, maybe she's got good stuff. So far, no. She had carrots and bread. They look sort of dusty. Leaks and watermelon and another leak on the floor. Okay, well, there's her basement. We got the basement key. Nothing there. Nope. A lot of leaks in this house. I have no lockpicks. That's frustrating. I think I've got like enough books. Ooh. I found a document in Jural's basement that reveals the enemy's plans. I should show this document to Joffrey immediately. Darn tootin' I should. Jural, the Master was pleased to hear of your activities outside of Kurl. The more gates that we open, the nearer we are to the glorious cleansing. The Master has chosen you and Severi for a most crucial mission, a sign of your advancement through the ranks of the Chosen. We have learned that the Septim Heir has gone to ground at Cloud Ruler Temple, the lair of the accursed blades. The Master has made its destruction the top priority of the Order, and Lord Dagon has committed whatever resources are required. Pending your report on the Septim's activities at Cloud Ruler Temple and your assessment of temple defenses and possible routes of escape, we plan to open a great gate in the open ground before Burma as soon as possible. That's scary! Remember, the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of Great Gate development. Do not in any way compromise your cover in defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened. At once the Great Gate is opened, the fall of Burma is assured. Cloud Ruler Temple cannot stand long after that, and the Septim will be caught like a rat in a trap. We would welcome any further details you can offer concerning the Imperial agent who rescued Martin from Kvatch. Ha, that's not happening. But again, we caution you, do not risk a confrontation. This individual is not to be trifled with. You're damn right. All right. What else do you have? I actually didn't need to heal myself, but that's okay. Okay. Ooh. Caverns? Well, isn't this interesting? I know that we're supposed to take this to Joffrey, but I think we can spend a little bit of time just checking this out. Just want my arrow back, thank you. I think there's another one at the top of the ramp here. I don't know, maybe there's not much down here. I feel like it's worth looking around, though. Or maybe this was just a quick way for her to get out of her house if she needed, like, a quick escape. Yep, that's exactly what it was. It was just a back exit. It said trespassing. Huh. Sure. Sure, I was trespassing. Cloud Ruler Temple. Okay. We need to talk to Joffrey, like, post-haste.
Good evening, sir. I'll feel better. What have you learned about the spies?
Okay, plenty.
This makes for grim reading. The Mythic Dawn did not take long to locate Martin again. The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate both of them.
Well, one's down. I don't know where the other one is.
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor.
Ooh.
Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing.
Okay. Now that is helpful.
The plans you found make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against us here. You must eliminate their agents in Burma.
Okay, I will head back to Burma. I have a thing with the Countess there anyway. But if they maybe got some arrows in here? He said I could take anything I found in here. Or maybe he just said in the armory. Either way. You guys have any arrows? Blades, gauntlets. Steel short swords. I mean, they've got decent armor, for sure. I don't really need any of that stuff. Steel arrows. I'll take all of them. There we go. I feel much better now. Oh, wait. Can I start doing stuff? Can I, like... They had a repair hammer. That's nice. And another one? Fantastic. Their katanas are really pretty. I am absolutely going to do a playthrough of this game at some point where I fight with, like, swords and boards. What's up, Farron?
Hey, sorry, but I'm too busy to talk right now. Try one of the other blades.
You're too busy
Perhaps
standing
Roland
around
or
in the
Cyrus?
armory? See, I feel like this, yeah, like it wants me to, you know, be able to smith things here, but I guess not. Too busy standing around for him? Okay. All right, back to Burma.
I wish I could have helped you deal with the rest of those Mythic Dawn bastards. But it seems you did all right on your own.
I did,
never had
Boris.
time to properly thank you for your help back in the Imperial City. I wouldn't have made it back here if it weren't for you. Now that we have a free moment, I thought you might be able to use some tricks I've picked up fighting with the Blades over the years.
Yeah.
Nobody who hasn't trained with the Blades will know these moves, so you should find them useful. See, when they swing at you sidearm, you twist your wrists like this. Exactly. You're a natural at this. Let me show you another one.
Wait, do you have any, like, archery you want? Your blade skill increased. That's not nothing.
May your sword always strike true.
More of a bow and arrow guy, but I appreciate the sentiment. It's nice of you.
Yes?
All right. Nope, that's okay, Joffrey. I am just going to get back to Burma. Northgate, sure, that'll be fine. It is 12:19 a.m.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, person that I don't know.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
Oh, hush.
How do you do? What?
What?
Hafid Hollowleg says that Gerald View has been doing good business. Not that I can think of. People are mostly...
That's not helpful.
Goodbye.
Are you the
Well
person?
met. What do you want?
You look like a spy.
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Don't get on Jaskar's bad side. You'll likely get a fireball in your face.
Okay.
Farewell.
I think that this is... that's the Great Chapel. Quests, yeah, lifting the veil. We'll do that next.
Well met.
Sure. We'll just wait until, I think it was 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Well met.
So we'll loiter a spell. There we go. Sit right outside the Countess's castle for 8 hours, just standing around doing nothing in the snow. All right.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Burma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite.
I mean, barely.
Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Narina Kavain. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying.
Not really.
Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone.
I see a little quid pro quo perhaps coming. Yeah, tell me about the Draconian Madstone.
The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
All
Are you
right,
familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
No, I did not know, and I don't care. No.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil.
A neat little story.
The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea.
History lessons are boring. Okay. So the Alliance ended the conflict?
Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As
There
his
could be
forces
lots of
fought
goodies
their
there.
way across the
And
Gerald
not
Mountains,
not
the
just this
Akaviri
stone that
suddenly
she
surrendered.
wants.
It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone.
Okay. I think we already talked about this.
If you
but...
retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you
Okay.
by rewarding you with another Akaviri artifact.
I mean, is there like an Akaviri super bow of legend? Yeah.
I had a
deal.
feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Madstone. I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well.
Sweet.
I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site.
Okay. We got the diary translation. All right.
I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. They were only able to locate the first of a series of landmarks. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The one referred to as Dragonclaw Rock has been located. I'll mark it on your map. The rest is up to you. My scouts reported bitter cold and dangerous creatures in the area, so they couldn't proceed. Be cautious and return home soon. Good luck.
Okay. I think that's
May the
enough.
path ahead be free of danger.
But like I need to here we go. I must track down and kill both of them. Doesn't really give us a whole lot of things to go on. Well,
Greetings. We're here to serve.
oh.
Not on my watch. Captain Bird will... Farewell. I'm your relief.
How are you?
Another day, another septum. How do you do?
You guys make one septum per day? That's
My
not very
feet are killing me.
Greetings, here to relieve
where's
you.
Bird?
Good. I'm hungry.
I'm your relief.
It's about time. Hello there.
I'm here to relieve you.
My feet are
In
killing
the dungeon.
me.
I don't know that I
You're
want to
off
go into
duty
the
now.
dungeon.
Another day.
Wait, I think that's him.
What can I do for you? I trust that you'll handle things appropriately.
Great.
The less I know about it, the better.
All right.
Goodbye.
I think we're going to have to go back to what's-her-name's house.
How can I help you?
You can't. Maybe there's something to be learned in that house.
I'm only asking for enough to feed my kids.
Sure.
Thank you, kind sir. Nothing comes to mind. Of course, my memory sometimes ain't
yeah, of course it's not.
Used to be. Ah, it's coming back to me now. Yeah, seems I saw someone looking out the window at Gerald's house the other day. Someone I'd never seen before. When Gerald wasn't home. You see what I mean? Now,
that
you'll
actually
excuse
is
me,
very
all
useful.
This talk has given me a powerful thirst.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
You enjoy that. Is it this one? Trespassing. I'm not trespassing.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance. Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion.
The Mythic Dawn agent named Severi Faram is dead. I should report to Joffrey that both the Mythic Dawn spies are dead. Darn right I will. Okay. Pretty sure I have gone through everything down here. Yeah, we looked on this stuff. There wasn't really much. And then there were the, what do you call it? There were the plans right there. And then the cave was just a way out, so. All right, and back to Cloud Ruler Temple. I think we'll have this chat with Joffrey, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Oh, did I walk right by Joffrey? Was he out here somewhere? Here we go.
What have you learned about the spies?
They're both dead.
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But we have not eliminated the threat against Burma and Cloud Ruler Temple, only delayed it. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xerxes.
All right, fantastic.
I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Burma. You should speak to Martin about his progress with the Xerxes.
And I think we will go ahead and wrap up right about here for the night. And we will continue with more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered on Saturday. So, hey, thanks so much. I appreciate any of y'all who came by and hung out with me today. Dust Carter, good to see you and chat food with you as always. If you're watching the video on YouTube, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please drop a thumbs up on there. and maybe pop over to our Twitch channel and follow the Twitch channel. I'd like to get to 300 followers by maybe the end of the summer, and we're not too far from that. So even if maybe you're not a regular Twitch viewer, you could just pop over and follow. Not sub, just follow. That's all. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my dinner. You guys take care of yourselves. I will see you tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, for Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. Good night, y'all.